episode of Goddess Has Spoken TV. So, last week was just a rough one, y'all. And the reason why I say that is because I had to cut out a few drivers at GBT. And for those that don't know what GBT is, it's basically a bus that comes pick you up from your house, drop you off to your destination back home. And so last week, I got my hair cut. No, it was a week ago, Friday. So a week ago Friday, I got my hair cut. I get on the bus. You know, the guy, he starts strapping me up. And when he gets to the front, which are my footrests, he's like, where do I put the hooks? I'm like, you could just put it right here on the footrest. So he's like, I don't think that's safe. I said, sir, I don't have the hooks where you could just put it and they'll be okay. I said, so it has to go on the footrest because nowhere else to put it. So he's like, oh, I'm going to just put it on the wheel. So he wraps it around or whatever he did on the frame part of the chair where the battery goes. So I'm like, okay. So I waited till I got off the bus and I called and complained. So the manager was like, by the way, shout out to Miss Chen. She was like, don't worry, I will handle it. I will tell the supervisor, we got this. So, okay. So then fast forward to last Wednesday. I had to go to Petco to grab something for my best friend's dog, aka my godson. What up, Marley? So the driver, he was like, the supervisor's here. So I'm like, okay. So the supervisor, he comes on the bus. He's like, can I take a few pics of your chair? I was like, sure. He was like, because I know you had trouble with the driver. So I'm like, yeah, like he was just very, it's like he wanted to go toe-to-toe with me when I know where the straps need to go. So he was like, okay, I'm going to take a couple of pictures. I'm going to hang it up. Let people know that when they drive you, there should be no problem. So I'm like, okay, cool. Fast forward, I had to go to Petco again. And so the driver, now mind you, I told him, you know, matter of fact, he didn't even ask. I just said, you know, just make sure you strap the front hooks on the footrest. And he's like, oh, I don't think that's safe. I was like, but I just had another issue with a previous driver last week about doing that. Like, y'all don't be listening to what I'm saying. Like, y'all just feel like, y'all ever have a driver, like, anywhere that you go to and they just feel like they know what's best for you and your chair, knowing they don't even ride your chair every day. They don't even know what the chair look like, anything like that. So I'm trying to tell him. He trying to tell me, oh, I just don't think that's a safe spot. So I'm like, sir, are you driving the chair? Because if you're driving the chair, then we wouldn't have this issue. Like, give me your job and you be in my position for a day. I said, I know what's best for my chair. I know where things go or where things should go. Like, you don't run this. So GBT, I spoke with the supervisor. By the way, shout out to Mr. Antonio because he was on it. And, you know, I had to let him know, like, this dude straight complained about strapping it to the footrest, and we argued. We literally argued for a half an hour. So my question for y'all is, have y'all ever had a driver? Matter of fact, do me this. Drop your transportation, what y'all use, besides the city bus or train or whatever you may use, and just kind of let me know your stories on drivers that thought they know it all, but they really don't. But all I want to tell y'all drivers out there, and this goes for a city bus driver, GBT, don't think that y'all know everything about the client you're picking up. Because we are, first of all, I'm speaking for the people that can communicate well. Stop telling us, oh, we don't know what we're talking about. When we are in a chair using a walker every single day, don't make it seem like we're here. Like, because we know what it is. Stop saying, oh, I just don't think that's it. What you get paid to do is you pick up a client, whatever issue they may have or what may need to be addressed, y'all need to listen more instead of doing what y'all want to do. Cause it's not, that ain't gonna fly. You know what I'm saying? It'd be one thing if, you know, I was the type of person that called and complained like about every little thing. But I don't. Only if it bothers me. And that's something that bothers me. Like I hate when people be like, oh, like you don't know, just let me do it this way. When actually, if it's my chair, my body, or whatever the case might be, don't you think I would know me? Don't you think we know our bodies? Don't you think that we would have some type of inkling where something goes? We have to sit in this chair or use our walker every single day. It's not just something that we could just be like, oh, it's whatever. I care about midnight. Like I told the drivers, if something happens to my chair, I have to be the one responsible for it, not you. Cause y'all ain't doing a damn thing. Y'all just gonna be like, okay, you can call the wheelchair company. Yeah, that's right, I do. But I just want to let, my differently able community know. Don't be afraid to speak up for yourself. Don't be afraid to say how you want things, what you want done, how you want it done. And that goes for anything you do, be it your staff, be it drivers, be it down to your own family, okay? Because you know yourself better than anybody. And to all the drivers out there, stop thinking your way is the only way. Listen to the client, because that's what you get paid for. But make sure y'all subscribe to Goddess Has Spoken TV. Make sure you like me on Instagram at Goddess Has Spoken _26. Once again, make sure you like on Facebook at Goddess Has Spoken TV. Make sure you follow on Instagram at goddesshaspoken_26. Stay blessed, stay safe, and don't forget to wear your mask because we do not need an outbreak of corona.